Memorial Day, American Legion and VFW. What post?
Mine is 533.
All right, we got my American Legion and VFW brothers here. All right, we've got all these guys, veterans of foreign war, different post 420. Where's that at? Here in Saratoga? Post 7? Right here in Saratoga. And where did you serve, sir?
I've served in Iraq and also Kuwait, Saudi Arabia.
We want to thank you for your service. Thank you for your service on Memorial Day. So you walk down from here. This place is quite the compound between the marina, the nest, the tavern inside, the outdoor patio, docks, lakeside tavern, the nest. All right, so here is Doc's lobster roll. That looks good. Looks delicious. Thanks, brother. So over here at Doc's Lakeside Tavern, you have the tavern over here, and then you have the nest, which are their inns, the inn rooms. You have the ice cream parlor, and then you're going to walk down to the beach marina where they have the Journey cover band. All right, that was a great concert, great meal, great dinner, great dessert, ice cream. And now we're back here at our hotel. And we're back. Hello, hello.
Hello.
What time is the pool open in the morning?
7 a.m.
So that's what I thought, 7 a.m. I want to show you how to look up your relatives who served in the armed forces here at Saratoga National Cemetery. Grave locator, enter the full last name or partial, and then hit search. You can see my dad, David Long Sr., and then you can see my younger brother, Joseph Mark Long, the dates that they were, birth date, as well as their internment date. Then if you go page down, you can see my mom, Sheila Long, here. So what you do at that point is you can go page up, and then with my dad, I just click on that and it tells me, normally you could print a map years ago and it would come out here, but I think they're out of paper. It is Memorial Day. So he's at section 2, site 308. Section 2, site 308. So I'll write that one down. All right, so we found my dad's gravesite here. All right, here he is, my younger late brother. So we're here with Tammy and Sam Green, and they were telling us that, you know, both their sons passed in the 9 months of each other.
Yeah.
We're really sorry. We're really sorry
Both
for your
in
loss.
22.
But you overheard me talking about the Danby Quarry.
Absolutely. I
Pure
overheard
marble.
you talking about the Danby Quarry marble, and the ironic thing is that my son used to do a lot of dirt biking around up in Danby, and one of his friends works at the quarry, and I told him that I was putting up a memorial for our children in our own backyard, and I was looking to have some benches made up, and I says, you know, I'm buying, and he sends me back, it ain't gonna cost you a dime. He said, come up here, and he says, take all you need.
That's
Danby Imperial
fabulous.
Marble, and he's got the keys to the city, so to speak, and it's just, and nobody will let us pay for anything up there.
See, it's amazing how God works.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, especially to be able to do a tribute to your sons, and
Yeah,
that's
we've been
awesome.
working tirelessly all weekend getting a little memorial built in our yard.
At the house too, in the backyard, there's a little fire pit and a garden where we can meditate and pray. And
That's good. That's good stuff. See, folks, well, that's what it's all about, family.
absolutely.
Family, and you're making it all about family. I
Absolutely.
love that. Look at all the folks you can meet here on a Memorial Day at the cemetery. Look at this, the Legion. We saw the Legion here, the VFW and the Legion were at the Saratoga Congress Park this morning. Yeah, so.
Wow.
I was in the Army Security Agency.
Thank you for your service.
You were in the Army Security Agency? My mother was in the Army Security. What's your first name?
Jack. Well, it's Edward. It was Edward.
Edward?
My middle name is John, so they call me Jack now.
Edward J. Damaris, and you were in the Army Security Agency.
Yeah, during the Korean campaign, but I was stationed in Germany.
My mother was stationed in Frankfurt. Were you at Frankfurt?
Frankfurt.
Okay, yeah, she was in the Army Security Agency in Frankfurt.
Heilbronn, and then Straubing.
Yep.
About 20 miles from the Czech border.
Well, thank you for your service. Well, we're again sorry for your loss.
Well, thank you very much.
That's really tough when your children go before you.
We'll have more time to catch up when we all get to heaven. Right?
Amen. Amen. It was nice meeting you two, Tammy and Sam. Look, I'm not too far from Saratoga National Cemetery. You've got these beautiful dairy farms. Established in 1913. What a beautiful, look at the mountains in the distance here. All right, we're here at Hattie's. The music is over. We got here late, but the Crawfish Fest is still going on. Okay, so we're here. Here's the Raw Bar outside, as you can see. A lot of activity happening. The crawfish is $26.95 per pound. Venue items for the Hattie's Crawfish Festival. I'm gonna go to the Raw Bar. You've got clams on the half shell for $2 each. Looking great, guys. Shucking away, huh?
Yes, sir.
You got oysters and clams down there, huh?
Yep. Would you like one?
I would like some clams.
Clams? How many?
Let me get I always do 4 clams. I've been eating oysters all week. Oh, they're the really little neck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Throw an oyster in there too?
Nah, I'll just do them.
Yeah,
I've been eating oysters all week. Okay.
You want cocktail sauce or mignonette sauce?
The cocktail, please.
Alrighty.
Here's Billy's Cafe. Let's check out their menu. All right, so here we are inside Billy's. Jeremy's going to tell us the history of Billy's.
So, well, the building itself actually has been here for a very long time. We actually have murals on the wall of the early 1900s when the building was built. However, it changed hands to Bailey's Cafe back in 1999. And actually, funny story, my sister became a manager here and bought into this place and became one of the part owners, I want to say about 6 years ago now.
What's her name?
Her name is Morgan.
Morgan.
Yeah.
Like Captain Morgan.
Captain Morgan. Yeah, you
Well,
can
look
say
what he
that.
made me there. He made me a non-alcoholic drink. What do we got in here, Jeremy?
So we have a club soda, 2 dashes of orange juice, and some lime.
So you got lobster bisque coming up for me,
Yes, sir.
and fish and chips been added.
Yes, sir.
And what are you having again? Margarita flatbread. All right. Thank you, Jeremy.
Of course.
So I found out this Memorial Day weekend that the owner of Dottie's Coffee Lounge in Dorothy's is a Rufo. I lived with the late Mark Rufo, her relative, back in the 80s and 90s in the Berkshires. Her dad, the late David Rufo, was the VP of their family business, Polymatrix, which produced the plastic moldings for the record industry, and they eventually purchased the labels of Sony, AGI, and Warner Brothers. And their genre is funky jazz. All right, we're here with Jess at Dorothy's and Dottie's. You've been here how many years?
17 full years.
17 full. Then what made you get into this business?
I grew up in a bed and breakfast and just fell in love with food and people and just couldn't stop.
Now, where do you get that bacon? Is that Berkshire pork or?
It's top secret. I can't talk about the bacon.
The bacon. It's thick. It's yummy. You do something to it. It's got a little. There's something. There is something. Folks, the bacon is thick cut. You've seen it on my plate. Here's what I like about her menu, folks. You know, I'm a retared executive chef. I think right now what's happening in America with these mocktail menus are showing up on the best restaurant menus, and you have an extensive mocktail menu with a lot of jazzy drinks. And did you come up with that, or was it the whole team effort, or?
Yeah, I mean, I came up with it. I mean, we all are talking and drinking things all over the place and are inspired and love what we do. So I think it's always a collaboration here.
And I think with the family history with bed and breakfast and that people want that. They want the combinations that you have. We see you out patronizing the other businesses in the area.
I try to dance when I can.
You get out. You got to have some fun.
And built the studio on the foundation of the barn. And what we've done in here is these large photographs are life size. So the seated Lincoln is 19 feet tall. So is the photo. This is the DuPont Circle Fountain.
Now, Michael, I was just looking at one of your films. It was 1922 Memorial Day when the
Lincoln Memorial was dedicated. Yes. Right.
Perfect timing. Perfect timing.
You're right. Yes, indeed.
Look, folks. First major work of Daniel Chester French, the Minuteman. We're not going to show you too much because we want you to come down and visit Chesterwood. We just found out there's going to be an artist residency program here.
We're going to have 2 sculptors and an architect working throughout the summer, and there'll be programming built around that. People can come and check our website and see when the programs are offered. And we'll also have a music performance based on Lincoln.
Really? When is that going to be?
I'll have to look up at the calendar, but it's I think it's in June.
Folks, as you know, I am a Lincoln historian and playwright of several plays on dark comedies on the life of Abraham Lincoln and Mary Todd.
The original concept a stand-in Lincoln for the Lincoln Memorial, but early on they decided that would not work. And you'll see down in the studio there's a 6-foot-high mock-up of the seated Lincoln. He started small again and worked his way up. And the final maquette was a 10-foot-high one that they installed in place. And he and the architect both realized it was just not big enough. It wasn't commanding enough. So they had to go back to the committee and say, we need more money. We need to make a bigger Lincoln. So he went from 10 feet tall seated to 19 feet tall seated. When French and his wife were looking for a place to purchase, they traveled around the Berkshires and they came to this farm and they decided on the spot, this is going to be our place. It was because of the view of Monument Mountain overlooking the valley. Beyond that tree line is the Housatonic River. And they bought it in 1896 and built the studio in 1898. And the piazza was actually Mary's idea. He wanted a studio where he could work, but his wife said, you need a place not only just to relax, but to come and be inspired.
And that was his travels probably to
Yes.
Italy that, he brought that back. And
Absolutely.
The design.
The siting of the house on a plinth overlooking a hillside, that's right out of Florence.
You better believe it,
Yes. We have a wine tasting every month.
Oh.
Yes. Out here?
Right here, 44 chairs set up with a view of Monument Mountain.
Wow.
And a local wine cellar comes and gives a history of that vineyard, and we taste the wines, and we enjoy the beautiful view.
This is going to be beautiful. These are changing.
Yes. And
That is spectacular.
this is an area where the models might change.
Oh, this was the changing area.
Yes.
And here we are.
Now you're entering the place where the magic happened. This is the actual studio. Here's the piece de resistance, David. This is the 6-foot-high seated Lincoln, and you can see a small maquette. You saw several of those in the barn gallery. And as I said, there was one more of these 10-foot-high that was actually installed to test it at the Lincoln Memorial. Unfortunately, that piece was destroyed, so we don't have that, but this is the largest of the surviving pieces.
Now, you have a photo gallery in there of the civil rights struggle
Yes.
to place the Lincoln Memorial there in Washington, D.C., and that's what the photos are there for?
Yes. Yeah, we want to provide the context for, the great emancipator was being celebrated, but the people who he emancipated were not given priority during that 1922 celebration.
Yeah, I wanted to explain that for our viewers. This way they say, well, it's a sculpture, garden sculpture, home and residency. Why are there black and white photos? right. Down here at the Salmon Run Fish House in Lee. Look here. Fresh shucked oysters. Handcrafted cocktails. Oh, yes. All right, this place is so popular. It's around 6:15. There's a wait till 7:30. It's not bad out. The temperature is not bad out. Look here. Got a bunch of folks sitting outside. Here in downtown Lee, the historic area. Lots of shops. And look, we've got the menu here. You can see we've got specials. Fresh Maine steamers, crab meat nachos, fried oysters, over dirty Caesar salad. Oh. All right, so here is the seafood platter here at the Salmon Run Fish House. It's got belly clams. It's got fried cod, fried scallops, fried shrimp. Got a nice side salad that comes with it. And this looks beautiful. What'd you get over there?
Oh, the chicken tacos and fries.
Chicken tacos and fries.
Yep.
At the Fish House. So, whoa, folks, they've got a lot of baked items and fresh items, but gonna dig into this. There's a comedy festival taking place, and we've already purchased tickets online. $76 for two, and it's going to be several different comedians. So we're going to head over there afterwards. The show starts at 8 p.m. Okay, so we are here at the Barrington Stage Company. They have 3 different theaters in downtown Pittsfield. We're at the 30 Union Street. They have their own concession stand. We're here for the comedy festival, and this is a Saturday night.
Overwhelming response. Why don't we try this? Give yourselves a nice round of applause for coming out here. Yeah. Believe it or not, I never smoked marijuana. Okay? I never did. The guy in the front row, wow. Yes. Why? Because I had read that marijuana can affect short-term memory as well as long-term memory. Not to mention short-term memory. Yeah, so a lot of you potheads are laughing right now.
I'm an early riser. Right here, number 6 Depot. Roastery, cafe, store, and gallery. I'm gonna find myself a place to sit here. They don't open till 8 a.m. All right, so here is the roastery and cafe part. Sunday morning. So they're not in operation, but you can see how big this roastery is. Look at these. I'm gonna sneak in there and go look at that machinery over there. Look at that. Big sacks of beans that they bring in. And then they do their own packaging, of course.
I'm Tess.
Tess, I'm Dave from Taste and Shop.
Oh, nice. Oh.
Yeah, we published food magazines for the last 25 years.
Okay.
But I lived here in Lenox back in the 80s and 90s. All right, we got a margarita focaccia, so I'm going to have that one right there.
Sure.
Oh, actually, you could take the one right off the top. And I'm going to have the medium, large Sumatra.
Yeah, nice. Do you like room for milk?
Yes, please.
Cool. That's what I'm drinking today. It's my favorite.
So last night we went to the Barrington Stage Company and saw a great show of almost a half a dozen comedians, some local, some from New York City, and a lot of laughs, a lot of fun right there at the Barrington Stage Company. I love hot dogs. You heard about this place, Tio's Hot Dogs. We're gonna go in here. Okay, here we are at Tio's. Look at this non-pretentious menu. $1.80 a dog. French fries. How long has this place been here?
1969.
1969. I was 2 years old. Look at the family eating in here. Folks coming in the door. This guy over here is enjoying some hot dogs. You know, that's amazing.
Lizzie Nation.
Can I have a crispy fry, please?
You're getting me home.
You're making me want to take a picture.
Dude, how long have you been coming here?
30 years.
30 years. Classic.
Oh man, this place has been here my whole life.
You're down the Fix-It bar.
They call this whole neighborhood Little Italy.
Oh, is this Little Italy?
Little Italy.
Boxes.
That's the end of 5 boxes?
Yeah. Which is about 150 in a box.
150 in a box.
Oh my
And we're going
gosh.
to cook some more boxes throughout the day.
Really? And what's your name?
My name's Abby.
Abby, thank you, Abby. Yeah, I know, but hey, takeout window.
We gotta be safe.
1969, and I love the fixing bar back there. You guys really move fast.
Yeah, so we've got hot sauce, cheese sauce, American cheese. We have our traditional everything, which is the mustard, our meat sauce, and then our onions.
Well, we thank you. We're going to be back again. All right, thanks. All right, folks, we're at the Albany Ale and Oyster House here, right on New Scotland Avenue in Albany. Natural wines, craft beers, and I was just driving by. The new issue of Taste and Shop is out, New Scotland Spirits on the cover, and I saw the word oyster, and then that just right away. That's like a sign for me to stop, take a break. All right, we stopped by here a couple weeks ago, and this is the Offshore Pier Fresh Seafood Restaurant and Fish Market. This location, this business has been here 48 years. Dining room's open?
Yeah.
Oh, you got oysters in today. Look at that big tub of oysters back there.
Oh yeah.
You do fried oysters also? What's your name?
Dave.
Dave, I'm Dave.
How you doing, Dave?
Nice to meet you, brother. Got some beautiful fish. Look how fresh this is, folks.
Swordfish, salmon.
Salmon, you got it. Got a little tuna back there.
Oh yeah. Halibut, red snapper.
All right, so we got to go outside to go in outside. All right, we're going into the dining room. Into the dining room over here. Look here. I guess maybe you order up here and sit down, or is there a table service? We're gonna find out. Hi, do we order here or sit down and order? You order here? Okay. 6 clams and a half shell. Steamed clams. We got New England clam chowder. I'm definitely gonna have some of that. Boiled swordfish, salmon, jumbo shrimp, crab cakes, seafood platter up top there. All right, so we're gonna have to figure it out. Tell us what's going on here. So how do you order, Nisha? Everything you said comes with curly fries or red potatoes?
All your dinners will come with either 2 sides. You get curly fries, french fries, or short fries, which are red skinned potatoes cut in chunks.
That sounds good.
Then you get a side of macaroni salad, coleslaw, cottage cheese, or applesauce on the side.
That's excellent. And those is that fried oysters right here?
Yes, it is.
And you've got the belly clams.
Yes.
Ah, the Ipswich. Man, oh man, too many choices. Thank you.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's our New England clam chowder. That looks nice and thick and good. All right, here. Well, somebody's having a burger. I'm not. It's been one of those oyster kind of days. Got myself an unsweetened iced tea here, and look at the potatoes she was talking about. There they are, and here I've got fried oysters, absolutely delicious.